Welcome back. Blaine King is here now with national news. Let's send it over to him at the desk.
Thanks, Brittany. In national news this week, we start with some sad news. As this week we have learned that the woman who had a drink named after her has died. Miss Shirley Temple Black, known for her stage name, Shirley Temple, has passed away at the age of 85. Miss Temple was known for her juvenile roles in films like Heidi and Curly Top. And who could forget her famous lines in Curly Top? Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits loop-the-loop. Later in Miss Temple's life, she became an advocate politician as she served few positions, including United States Ambassador to Ghana under President Gerald Ford, and was the last ambassador to the Czechoslovakia under Presidents George H.W. Bush. Shirley Temple Black was survived by her 3 children. If you have been keeping up with the Winter Olympics lately, you may have noticed that NBC Sports anchor Bob Costas has not been looking too well. It was revealed that Costas has an eye infection and has been working and battling his way through the illness, but on day 4 of the Olympics, Costas wasn't behind the desk. Instead, it was the Today Show anchor Matt Lauer. Costa ended his 22-year streak of 157 consecutive Olympic Games coverage primetime. Costa's fellow colleague Chris Collinsworth took to Twitter on the day 3 of the Winter Games saying, quote, "My buddy Bob Costas is the man. Doesn't feel well, struggling to see his notes, and refuses to take any time off. Proud of him," end quote. Costas did return, though, on day 5 of the Olympics. Flappy Bird, the game that drove smartphone owners crazy, has suddenly been removed from both the Apple Store and the Android Store. Creator Dong Nguyen came to the shocking decision to do this after the game became #1 in markets. He took his decision to Twitter on Saturday night saying, quote, "I am sorry, Flappy Bird users. 22 hours from now, I will take Flappy Bird down." Then goes on to say, quote, I can't take it anymore," end quote. In an interview with Forbes, Nguyen said that the game was to blow off a few minutes, but it became so addictive and a problem to people, and now it's gone forever. And speaking of Flappy Bird, since its removal from the Apple and Android stores, people are now trying to make a quick buck. For smartphone users who haven't deleted the app from their phones, they are still able to play it. But some took matters into their own hands as they decided to put their phones up for sale on sites like eBay. Prices for smartphones have ranged from $5 to a whopping $60,000. At one time, there was even a bid for $100,000. I guess there may be some Flappy Bird fanatics out there willing to buy phones for those prices just to play Flappy Bird one more time. That's all I have for national news this week. Let's send it back over to Brian and Brittany.
Thanks, Blaine. Well, many call him the world's best glassblower, and he brought his talent to Pittsburgh all the way from Italy to help share his love of the craft.
Daybreak correspondent Johnie Freiwald got an exclusive interview with a man who spent decades changing the way the world sees art.
Not only is Pittsburgh home to many of its own artists, but artists from all over the world come to visit our city. This week, Lino Tagliapiace came to visit Pittsburgh Glass Center. The world-renowned glassblower came to Pittsburgh to share his talent for colorful Venetian-style glass. The fire in the glass furnace helped keep him warm from our sub-zero temperatures, which he admits this might not have been the best week to come to the Steel City.
I choose the wrong moment, but I like the idea. I like to know the people. Because everybody talk about Pittsburgh, how nice they are, blah, 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 you know. Also, I want to see what is going on. You know, I like the idea to see the studio, work in the studio, know the people, curiosity. I think it's like this.
Lino, who was born in Murano, Italy, started his apprenticeship at just 12 years old and has been blowing glass nearly his entire life.
I started very, very young. My mother, she never liked it. I became glass blower and blow glass. But I decided, and then I still like it.
His mother may not have liked the idea, but the world still appreciates his talent. After blowing glass for nearly 70 years, Lino continues to find joy in the art and has no plans to stop.
The material is fantastic. I think the material glass It's incredible media. If you are involved with one kind of virus, they catch you. It's a very difficulty to stop.
Thanks for that, Johnie. And coming up after the break, Johnie is actually going to be here with your weekly weather report.
And Kelsey Metzger with sports. And later, James Hill will show us how to make apple pie. Don't go away. We'll be right back.